So I bought a screen printing press for 900 bucks. It was in bad shape when I got it, so I spray painted it black and then painted a little bit more. So first off, huge thank you to the sponsor, Skillshare. You guys can get 3 months free on me. And the link for that is in the description of the video.
When I was cleaning off the press here, I scraped off some of the paint. So we're gonna repaint it.
It took so long just to like clean it off. And I guess like I could have just put it up and like had a running press, but I wanted to do some little changes to it. And I'm super good at spray painting. So I taped off the parts that I didn't want to get black, kind of like the more mechanical parts of the press. And once that was all done, ready to draw some drawings on it. Okay, now I was ready to draw some drawings on it. So I used this Acrylic paint marker. It was coming out like pretty thick in spots I didn't want it to, and then like not thick enough in other spots that I wanted to, so I decided I was gonna start over and try something else. But first, I was gonna use this charcoal white pencil to sketch on the designs. That way, I had everything to how I wanted it before I started using the paint. The paint I decided on was actually some of this acrylic ink, and then I just used a really tiny paintbrush. I also watched Friends for the first time, so that's something. I watched the entire thing. I think it's like 84 hours, so nice. There's actually a couple series that I watched the entire thing of through this project. I think I watched like Goosebumps, I watched Bates Motel, I watched The Haunting of Hill House. I watched a bunch of different things. So if you guys want to chat about some good series on Netflix, go ahead and let's chit chat. The only like problem I found with the paintbrush is I had to dip it into the ink so many times, but it kind of made for a rad like effect on the time lapse. After I got all the main drawings in, I just did some filler. So I got that part painted, but there's like 3 main parts to the press. There's like this center console, then you have the base like thing right here that you set it on, and then the arms that hold the pallets. By this point in the project, I've seriously become a little stir crazy. After getting the final touches on this base plate, I was done. I actually had already painted all the arms of the press off screen. So because the arms sit underneath like a flash dryer, they can get kind of hot. So I coated them with this like heat sensitive clear coat for most of the part, and then I did touches up with just like a normal clear coat with like a normal spray paint, which I also put on the base and the big octagon plate thingamajigger, blah, blah, blah. And I guess you shouldn't be spray painting in like a closed off area, so yeah. Good job, me. This project took so long it had cobwebs in it.
I found out you can get wheels for the press, and they just came in today.
So with the paint all dry and everything ready to go, the last thing I just had to do was set it all up. So this gross greasy thing is a bearing, and it's going to sit on top of the base, and the big octagon thing will sit on that, and it makes it so it can rotate. But I needed strong guy Weston to help me out with that. So after getting all the arms on, I put another bearing on top of the octagon thing. That way when we put the press heads on, it'll like spin on its own bearing cap. And with that on there, we're done. But before I show you the done press, I want to show you the details of the top plate, because it does kind of get covered by the press heads, which is unfortunate. Of it, even with the press heads on top, like you could still see all the details, just like little peekaboos, which actually turned out pretty neat. So yeah, the only thing left that I needed to do was to see if it worked. To test and see if it worked, I was going to make some of those sticker sheets that have been given out to my patrons. Also, a huge thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. It's because of you guys that I'm even able to take on big projects like this. That kind of helped me move forward. So I got a bunch of those printed for all you guys who might be waiting for some. And you can get them on my Patreon. And also with that, I'm actually taking this off my Patreon site and moving it to my store so that I can make room for this patch. Everyone on the $5 tier and up will get one of these, and I'm working towards the goal of getting a shop so that I can move this out of the garage. So yeah. So if you guys like what I do and want to support me, you can do that through there. Another great way to support me is by supporting my sponsors, like Skillshare. And the cool thing about supporting Skillshare is that when you guys sign up, you're actually going to get 3 months free. And what Skillshare is, if you guys don't know, it's an online learning community where they have a bunch of different courses, a bunch of different categories. So if there's ever been something that you guys wanted to learn, now's the time to do it. If you guys like this ink drawings that I've been doing, there's actually a bunch of classes on acrylic ink where you can learn different ways of using ink, different techniques, maybe different tools. Here you can do a pen and ink floral. I mean, so there are a bunch of things you can learn, and you can use these to make your own stuff. The link's below in the description, and that'll get you 3 months free on me. And the best part, guys, is if you like it, you want to keep it, it's only going to be $10 a month. Where other online courses make you pay for each video or each class, Skillshare is different, and you get access to everything, all classes, all their content, all the teachers for just $10 a month. So go sign up. So I'm also adding a little scroller bar, so I can thank people like Kate Calamity, Aaron Hersey, Glitter Critter, Jeffrey Danny Boy, Can't Heckle, just for supporting me on Patreon. Robin Frieden, Sarah Rankin, all you guys.